Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the another session in 3G 4G wireless communication systems. So today we are going to discuss about delay spread. So basically, these type of questions will be asked generally for short note types of questions, right? So where you will need to write it for around a paragraph or something like that, and this generally carries around 3 or 5 marks. I don't know how exactly it depends on the question paper, the center. Okay, so but today anyhow we will be discussing about what is meant by delay spread, and I will tell you the theory behind that one and what is exactly the meaning of delay spread, so that you can write these type of questions without remembering, right? So before we start with our explanation, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe the channel, and if you are not still liked the video, please do like, because we will be uploading this type of interesting content continuously. With that said, I will just start with the definition of delay spread. Okay, so what is meant by delay spread is the total power received in a multipath wireless channel occurs over a spread of time referred to as the delay spread. So what it is trying to say is the total power received in a multipath wireless channel. So how will be a multipath wireless channel? Let us say here I'm having a receiving antenna, and here I'm having uh, okay, so a transmitting antenna, something like this. Okay, so if a transmitting antenna transmits signal, then here let us say I got a tree, and here a car is there, and here some buildings are there. So the signal, one signal will reach straight away, one signal will go to tree and hit that tree and come to the receiver, and some other signal will go to uh, the building, it will hit the building and come to the receiver, and some other signal will go to the car, it will hit the car and reflect from the car, and it will come to the receiver. So what we'll be calling the direct communication between transmitter and receiver is called LOS, line of sight, and this type of communication is called NLOS, non-line of sight communication. Okay, so now what is meant by multipath? How it comes into picture here? So you can see there are multiple paths present here. So this is one path, this is second path, hitting the building, hitting the tree, third path, hitting the car, fourth path. So there exist multiple paths between a transmitter and receiver in this practical environment. Okay, so this signal will reach first to the receiver, but these signals will be delayed by some time. Let us say the direct signal will reach the receiver in 2 seconds. Now the signal which is hitting the building will reach the receiver in 3 seconds, and the signal which is hitting the tree will reach in 4 seconds, and the signal which is hitting the car will reach let us say at 5 seconds. Okay, so if you consider this as tau naught, then it will be tau naught minus, I mean tau naught plus 1, then it will be tau naught plus 2, then it will be tau naught plus 3. So like this you can take general terms here. So let us say this is tau naught, then it will be 2 plus 3, so it is having a difference of 1, so I will add 1 here. And I'm just taking a general example to make you understand what is exactly the meaning of the multipath channel here, right? So there exists a multipath. Okay, now how I am relating this one to the delay spread, that's very important. So the time referred to as the delay spread occurs. So the delay spread is the difference between this, the first component tau naught, and the last component, let us say tau naught plus 3. So the time difference between this tau naught and tau naught plus 3 will be calling it as delay spread. That is, in general I can say the delay spread is the maximum time which will be available between receiving the first signal tau naught to the receiving last signal of the multipath component, that is in this case tau naught plus 3. So in general you can say the delay spread is the time between receiving first signal to the last signal. So first signal to last signal. The time difference between these two signals we will be calling it as delay spread. Right. So I hope you understood what is delay spread. Now let us try to understand the same thing with few equations, or I can say timing diagram here. Okay, so along x-axis we are taking the tau values, that is the time instants, and this is the power of the input signal. So Z naught A naught square Z1 A1 square. So A naught is the transmitted signal and its square means it will be giving the power. Okay, in terms of dB. Okay. Tau naught where anyhow I'm just explaining delay spread here, so don't worry about powers and all those things. First signal we have received at tau naught, then another signal at tau 1, then another signal at tau I in general, and some other signal at tau L minus 2, tau L minus 1. So L minus 1, L minus 2, these are all variables, so you can take values like 2, 3, 4 or something like that depending on the scenario there. So the last signal and first signal, the difference between these two signals, we'll be calling it as a delay spread. So this is how we can explain delay spread with the help of a simple diagrams. And if you have got any doubt in this one, just you can comment down in the comment box. We'll be discuss more about that one in later stages. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.